I got a message saying that there might be some buffering. And right off the bat, I just want to say I have a legal copy of this game. I paid money for it, but I'm not able to stream from my PlayStation, so I had to get a backup copy of it running on my PC. It's running alright. It's got a little bit of slowdown here and there, but I've mostly fixed that. Hell yeah. Okay, so this is a roguelike RPG with sort of city building elements. It's made by Level 5 Studios. That's like the same people who made the Professor Layton games, and you can really tell with some of the music. Mostly the violin in the intro. It sounds really close to like Layton's theme does. Oh, okay. A book was found in some old ruin. All the scholars who decoded it puzzled over the mystery of the book. A world with 2 moons illuminating the sky. The many dazzling adventures of a young boy. But whether or not this is a true story, do you believe in the story woven in the book? Maybe it's a fantasy that existed only in a boy's heart. Let me tell you this story this ancient book tells of. A magical and magnificent fairy tale. And the hero of this wondrous tale, whose name is... Let's see. I think I'll leave his name... A lot of stuff happens in the intro for this game. Ancient evil being resurrected, right? Classic. Okay, there's some unique character models in this opening scene. Oh, you've gathered a few of them. I had a hard time finding dancers with the right qualifications. Look at them. Their dance of blood. Mixing the blood of witches with that of humans is the key to breaking the seal. However, I do have some problems. Problems? In order to procure good material, you do need adequate... Zeta! I see, I'll pay you extra. That should solve your problem, huh? Yes, sir. Thank you. Okay, the dude in the... So when will it happen? Very soon, sir. Let us enjoy the ceremony till it's time. Okay, this lady is a unique character model. She only shows up in this opening cutscene and nowhere else in the game. The other dancers, who are copy-pasted back there, though, they show up as basic enemies in the last dungeon. And basically they're unsealing a big evil monster. They put a lot of effort into this lady's character model for it only to be used for this scene. And they definitely mocapped this. So this game opens with 2 raves. First you get like this evil one, and then there's like a Pan Flute Rave. The slowdown is irritating. I'm overclocking it, but this is the best I can get it to do. Flag, sir, do you know the legend of the dark genie sealed in the urn? Of course, how much money do you think I put into acquiring this urn? I've been waiting for this for years, and now its legendary power is mine. 400 years ago, the Genie of Darkness appeared in the East. With its evil power, the world was burnt away. What do you intend to do with such frightening power in your hands? You'll see. Of course, they gotta show the close-up of the butt that they painstakingly modeled. Nah, it's looking like the video playback is choppy. And they just disappear right there. So I guess they all agreed to be sacrificed, or... So now is the time. Yes, sir, so it seems. This other dude who the General Flag is talking to also does not appear after this opening scene, but for a completely different reason. So they made 2 unique character models to scrap at the start. Whoa, that was too fast to read. Well, it's quite different than I imagined. Okay, so that dude with the white hair was originally going to be playable, but they scrapped him pretty late into development. Welcome back, Genie of Darkness. I broke the seal and released you. Therefore, I am your master. Oh, is that right? Whatever. Fine. Yeah, that's right. I haven't eaten in 400 years. Dang, I have to eat something. And this is why that other guy doesn't show up after this. Got ya. Huh? I wonder how much money it cost to animate this. Like, this game came out in 2001, right? It's almost as old as I am. So, this animation, for the time, was extremely high quality. I think it's aged pretty well. Oh, hell yeah. It's time for the Pan Flute Rave. about Valley Geek in the real world. Hey. I see you're at school. I hope the rest of your day goes good. Toan, it's already started. Let's go. See? I told you should have hurried. Come on, we're late. I'm a staff member this year, so I have to go. Sorry. Oh, she left you. Toan, hurry up. Alright, Pan Flute Rave. What? Look at the insects squirm about. Start there. So this ritual, I guess, just so happened to be happening right next to the main character's hometown. Dude kinda reminds me of Boo from Dragon Ball Z. Oh! I meant to turn off the cat. I meant to turn off the cat. I turned off myself instead. Okay. Oh shit. Roll out of the way. Roll out of the way, you have time. Oh, main character's dead, guys. Yeah, really short game.
It's me, the devil.
Hi there. Can you hear me? Open your eyes. Wake up. Hey. Okay, so main character did not die. I am the Fairy King. I am the entity that unites all of nature's spirits. Listen well, young one. Something bad has happened. Men, blinded by greed, have revived the Dark Genie. This dude also looks like a Dragon Ball Z character. This Dark Genie is terribly powerful. Its power is so great that it can destroy the entire world. You saw it, your own village being destroyed right before your eyes. Not just your village. In a flash, many villages and towns were destroyed. In one night, half of your world was annihilated. It must be the men from the east that performed the resurrection ceremony. Probably thinking to use its black demon power for war without... Oh man, this is a great translation. Without realizing how frightening it is. It is darkness, pure darkness itself. Long ago, this so-called Dark Genie almost destroyed the entire world. Its malevolence is that great. The bad thing is that it has the same type of magical power as us spirits. Unfortunately, we aren't powerful enough to destroy it. Young man, I see that you have a strong will that could withstand the evil power. And also a clear, kind heart. You might be able to fight against the darkness it generates. I decided to stake our fate on you. Let me bless you with power. Okay, but why don't you fix it? Why is it the kid's job to fix it? He has literally nothing to do with any of this. There, surprised? That's called the Atlamilia. It's a stone with magical power. Oh, don't look that way, boy. I'll explain now. It might get too bright for your eyes in a moment. Yeah, if you've heard anything from this game, you've heard this theme song. If you've ever been to any of Hellcry's live streams, you've heard this theme song. This is the Fairy King's theme music. You know where this is? This is no simple empty lot. This was your village. But do not lose heart. As long as you have that stone, you can return it to its original form. You see, just before the village was destroyed by that genie, I saved the buildings and people by sealing them into spheres called Atla. It seems those Atla were scattered all around by its tremendous magic power. They were probably blown to different places around the world, conveniently into a dungeon that you can traverse. Oh, it probably thinks everything is destroyed. You must restore the world before it realizes what happened. Absorb that which I sealed in Atla, using that Atlamilla, and bring them back. Then you'll be able to restore the world to its original form. You may even be able to create a better world than before. You don't seem to understand anything I'm saying. Oh well, I'll give you another lesson when you acquire some Atla. No, seriously, why can't the Fairy King fix it? So long! Also, I have no idea how old Toan is. He looks anywhere between 12 and 15. Maybe even younger. Toan, can you hear them? You should be able to hear them. Voices of the wind, of the trees, of the animals, and the voices of the earth. They are all calling for your help. Toan, you'll probably meet and say goodbye to many people. In talking to these people, you may receive clues to defeating the darkness. Look for them. Now, Toan, your adventure will begin. First, go to the village chief's house. He'll show you where to go next. Just a little jittery. I own this game legally, but I can't stream from my PlayStation, so I had to get a backup copy going on the computer. That's the village bear chief. Ah, Toan, you're alive. Seems like we're the only ones in the village that survived. We never dreamt this had happened. One night and our village is gone. Can you believe this, Toan? I feel so helpless. I, the mayor of the village, can't do anything about it. What am I supposed to do now? I guess the only thing we can do is to get help from the guardian of Naroon village, Dran. Dran will not abandon us. He'll help us, for sure. I have a favor to ask, Toan. Go to the Divine Beast Cave and tell Dran what happened. Divine Beast Cave is the cave outside towards your right-hand side. You've probably seen it before. I may be imagining things, but I sense something has changed about the cave. Be careful. This is the cave key. Cave key acquired. I put the things you might need in your bag for you. Don't get carried away. If you get in trouble in there, come back here. I'll get you more supplies. Good luck. Alright, now we can go back to the mayor for bread, water, weapon powder, like... So the way weapons work in this game is they have a durability meter, and once it's destroyed, except for this dagger, which is the crappiest dagger in the entire game. If it breaks, you can still use it, but it'll deal, like, no damage, and honestly, if your weapon breaks, you're better off just resetting and going back to your last save. You have a hydration meter, so you need to keep the character hydrated. You need to, you can eat to restore health. And then their status effects, so they give you an antidote, which is really good, because the dungeon that's coming up has bats in it. And those bats are really hard to hit before you unlock Xiao, the ranged character. And also can hurt you. I mean, of course they can hurt you. They can poison you. You want to go through people's stuff, too, because they have things for you to steal. Spiky Bug is coming out. Prickly, acquired. This is fishing bait because there's a fishing minigame that's actually necessary if you want to get some of the more legendary weapons in the game. I spent a lot of time modeling all of these interiors. It's incredibly basic, but each one is, like, unique. There aren't really any copy-pasted places. Except for the dungeons, of course. It's a roguelike, so they're randomly generated. Okay, and a trick that I like to do to speed things up, I could run all the way across the field to the cave for the sake of immersion, or I could just go to edit mode. I'm not able to place any buildings in the town yet, but I go to edit mode, and I teleport to wherever I leave the cursor. A big keyhole. Use item, square. So we use the cave key, enter the cave. The Divine Beast Cave. This is the most generic dungeon in the game. It's just a cave with monsters in it. So, all of those orbs are how many pieces of Atla can be found in this map. Each piece of Atla contains either an NPC or a building or, like, a piece of scenery. It's for real this time, Ton. From here on, you will be put to the true test. First, conquer this wretched Divine Beast's cave and find Dran's lair. That is your first goal. Since you're a beginner, I'll give you a lesson on how to fight in the dungeon. First, to advance to the next floor in a dungeon, acquire the gate key for the door leading to the next floor. Each dungeon has a different gate key for the Divine Beast. For the Divine Beast Cave, Dran's Crest will be the gate key. The gate key is almost always carried by a monster in the dungeon. You must defeat the monster to acquire the gate key. Since you can't tell which one has the key, you'll just have to defeat them all, one by one. Next, I'll tell you about how to return to the ground level, rather than advancing to the floor below. To return to the ground level, mind connect with me. They really felt like they needed to explain the mechanics and weave them into the story. In other words, speak with your mind. When you do this, I will transport your body to the ground level. Just select Leave Dungeon from the main menu. But be aware, if there are monsters left on the floor, the Mind Connect won't work. It will be blocked by their evil energies. In such cases, use the item Escape Powder to get out on your own. The Norun Village Chief has lots of it, so be sure to get it before you go. You can also Mind Connect with me when you go through the gate to the next floor of a dungeon. When you re-enter the dungeon, you can start at the next level, so you don't have to worry about losing progress. And they really want it to be immersive. Like, they can't just be like, go to the menu and exit. They gotta explain how you can go to the menu and exit. The Fairy King is psychic and teleports you. Later, they'll explain fast travel by, you have a map, and the map is magic, and you go anywhere you point on the map. Next, it's onto weapons. Be aware that weapons are breakable. The voice is starting to hurt my throat. I'm just gonna talk normal. The more you use a weapon, the more it wears, and finally it breaks. Broken weapons will disappear. To prevent weapons from breaking, use the item Repair Powder. It'll restore their weapon hit points. The longer you use a weapon by repairing, the more magic it absorbs from monsters and thus becomes stronger. It's said that when a weapon reaches its full strength, it can change to a more powerful form. Keep that in mind. Oh, I cast a special spell on the dagger you have on you, so it'll never disappear. But all the new weapons you will get during your quest will disappear once they break, so be careful. Don't waste your hard work by letting a weapon break and disappear. Finally, the important stuff. The Sphere Atla, where I protected and sealed the fragments of the world. If you see an Atla, don't hesitate to touch it. You can absorb the contents of the Atla into the Atlamillia by touching it. When you return to the surface, you will be able to begin reassembling these fragments of the world. Oops, today's lesson ran a little long. That's it for the lecture today. Now, Tuan, show me your true ability on this quest. Alright, finally they let us loose. Okay, road acquired. Yeah, literally just a block of road. Map right off the bat, that's a great thing to have. Okay, these bats are the bane of my existence. And I'm poisoned. And that's the only antidote that I had, so the other bats better not poison me. The beginning of this game is like a barrier. I tried to play this when I was younger, and I didn't understand it at all, and I was super bad at it. Like, I didn't get the mechanics. I thought it would be like Zelda, and it was nothing like Zelda. Okay, Mellow Banana acquired. This is weird because you could eat it to heal yourself, but for whatever reason, it dehydrates you by a couple of points. And this early in the game, Toan's hydration meter is only 3 drops of water, so losing one of those is a big deal. Later in the game, less so. Magical Crystal. So that basically functions like the compass from Zelda. It tells you where all the enemies and key items are on the map. Later I'll get an item. Okay, this dude will charge at me. Getting a lot of slowdown during the combat. I might have to go into my set. Oh, they would not put a mimic on the first floor, would they? Nah, they wouldn't, right? It's gotta be a thing. Good. Alright, Chris Knife. So right off the bat, I'm gonna equip that because it's way better than my current weapon. Attack 6, element wind, endurance 30, speed 70, magic points 2, this one. Attack 12, endurance 25, speed 70, magic points 8. I don't know what MP does, because Toan doesn't cast any spells. I think it's how damaging the element aspect of it is. Fence acquired. Oh, I've been poisoned again. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get out of this one. I might have to leave quickly. Macho's house acquired. Oh my god. Okay, well, I definitely need to heal. I better finish this dungeon really quickly. Oh, it's a skeleton. They're slow, but sometimes they'll fall down and come back up. I think I might be able to literally just walk out the front door and leave. Yeah, so the regular dagger took 4 hits to kill these guys. This one only takes 2. Skeleton warriors. Oh, it deals holy damage, so the skeleton gets extra damaged. That's good to know. Another banana. This is the least effective recovery item. I'm about to become dehydrated too, and there's no water in here. This is a really unlucky map to start with. That is really heavy footfalls. It must be like made of stone or something. Oh, he drops money. Bone key acquired. That'll unlock the skeleton door. There's a bone-shaped keyhole. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Okay, so I gotta eat the bananas, but then I'm gonna be dehydrated. Okay, I have water. Okay. Run salvaged. I've almost cleared it. I can finish it, and then get to the exit in time. Probably. And the good thing about being poisoned is they can't poison me twice. Getting pretty low. Okay, okay. Oh, I found bread, that's right, I'm dumb. Okay. We are out of here. Leave the dungeon temporarily.